what we have coming in today is A Symptom of Being Human by Shinedown. Let's see what stood out. Before I shuffle, the first card on the bottom, I am. That's the main card for the reading. I can still remember me and Miss November Rain, beautiful and strange, always so inclined, coloring outside the lines. Yeah, you were never on time. You've always been slightly awkward, kind of weird, upside down, and not all here. What's wrong with me and you is crystal clear. Sometimes in a room where I don't belong, and the house is on fire, and there's no alarm, and the walls are melting too. How about you? I've never been the favorite, thought I'd seen it all, till I got my invitation to the lunatic ball, and my friends are coming too. Don't worry, it's all just a symptom of being human. Well, it feels as if sometimes, whoever this is for, you forget that you are human. You put a lot on your plate. You're constantly there for whoever asks. We're all just passing through, passengers on a ship of fools. We're all just passing through, passengers on a ship of fools. Four of Pentacles. You definitely, it feels very overwhelming. You care so much. You worry a lot. And the Four of Pentacles is coming out just saying, listen, you're only human. So take one day at a time. Don't stress about what you didn't get to. What the heck? What you didn't do. What you did do, but didn't do it the way you wanted. Because you have a focal point right now. And that is within here. I don't know if I can show that. The universe. Yes, you are only human. But you are a very connected spirit. And this sometimes gets the best of you. And I also feel as if whoever this is going to be reaching out to and resonating with, you've been having some very vivid dreams lately. And it's people that you know, faces that you've never seen, places that you've never been, but yet then familiar places. And you're kind of bouncing all over the place. And I take that as your inner self letting you know, listen, slow down. I know that you have all these goals and ambitions, but there's also things that in general, you know, just have to get done or you have to focus on. And it has to come down to, don't keep putting more and more on your plate or trying to do everything that's on your plate and think you're going to be satisfied. I got to cover her lumps and bumps. Transition. There's a huge transition coming in for you. And this is why you're feeling like, I got to do this. I got to do that. I have to focus on this, but I want to be focused on this. And you're kind of just all over the place, but you need to find balance. You need to find balance within that. And that is not easy. So what I'm seeing is pick the one thing that is your main focal point and put a time frame on it. And try to go off of that. Try to put a time frame of, okay, I'm going to work on whatever your main focal point is, which I feel as if it's something that it's for you. It's more for you. This is the investment you're putting in towards yourself. This is you putting yourself out there. It's what's important to you, a goal that you've wanted to reach for quite some time. So make that the one priority and set a time. Don't feel as if you have to do it at the same time every single day because you're stressing about that. Oh, my hair is stuck in there. You don't need to do that. There's no reason to do that. And then the other thing, take your main thing, put a time frame on it. Doesn't matter what time of day, whatever time fits you in that day. It doesn't have to be consecutive, same time every single day. As long as you put the time aside for it in that day, it doesn't matter. It's okay. This is a very OCD kind of person where you feel like you have to do certain things at certain times. Don't overwhelm yourself in that aspect. Because your focal point, which is you, and the goal that you want to reach right now, don't put that on the back burner. The universe is helping you with that. They don't want you to lose that. So make sure that that's your focal point on a daily basis, but put a timestamp on it. Don't put 3, 4, 5 hours into it and then stress yourself out about what you couldn't get done. Yeah, see, because you are prepared, you're ready, you have everything you need, you know you can do it, but it's coming off as like a struggle. Like, look how many swords he has in his hands, but yet he has 2 more on top and he's ready. He's ready to go. That's you. But there's your plate. You got all this other stuff on your plate and it's like, ah! So, Spirit is saying, calm down. You are fully being guided with what you're doing. So don't feel as if you have to put all of your time into that goal. Also focus on the other things in your life that you need to focus on as well. It's not just that. Oop, a whole bunch of them. Because your plate is too full. And we can't be... You can't be carrying all that weight anymore. It's okay. They get it. They get that you want to... You're just one of those people. Like, you have tasks. Either you write them down or you have them in your head or even in your phone. You're putting things down. Like, what do I want to get done today? It's great that you're organized and they're commending you for that. They're literally like... But what's going to happen is you're going to feel like you're putting judgment upon yourself when you don't succeed in accomplishing all those things on your plate that you're trying to carry. So to bypass that from happening, yeah, see, they're saying it again. It's too much. If you need to take a day to just not participate in that, that's perfectly fine. They don't want you to feel as if you're letting them down or you're letting yourself down, because there is a part of you that also feels like, oh my God, if I don't stick with this, I'm also letting my spirit down, my spirit team down, and the people who are rooting for me and my ancestors. That's not the case at all. At all. You are someone who has a lot going on. And sometimes when you have a lot going on, it starts to build up. So with it building up, you're going to start feeling like this. And they don't want this. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get to a point where you're just, this is showing shutting down. That's what this is showing. you're going to wind up shutting down and not putting the effort or the time into those things at all. And you definitely don't want to go there, because then you're going to put yourself in a mindset of you're failing, and they don't want you to do that. And look, they know. You have all these different opportunities and all these different things in front of you, and you're praising the one goal. That's what they want you to do. So allow these to pretty much your ducks in a row, and pick the one main focal point and put some time aside each day or every other day to do whatever it is that you need to put time into. But also remember, you have these other things that are also paying off to you as well, because you're someone who, you make that list of things to do and it's like a challenge to you. Like you're checking it off, or you're erasing it from your phone as you're doing it. Like, look at this, I got it all done, and it feels good. And that's good, because that makes you happy. But remember, you have to keep a main focal point, because you can get lost in trying to figure out how you're going to resolve and complete everything. So some days when you need to just say, can't do it today, or I can only put 20, 30 minutes in, then that's what you do. That's what they want you to do. As long as you're still showing some sort of effort, then it's okay. And those dreams, are we coming out? I guess we'll find out. Those dreams, those vivid dreams that you're having, those people that you don't recognize, they are going to come in to your life path. They are the future. So that's why you haven't seen these people yet. But you're going to have some form of connection with these people. You're going to build some form of connection with these people. So your ancestors and your spirit team are actually, in a sense, giving you a heads up. Like, hey, look at this person. And when you meet this person or come across this person, you're going to feel like you're having deja vu, because you saw them in your dreams. But you're being shown these people because they're meant for this life path that you're on now, because of the change, the movement that you have made. And it's a good thing. These people are going to open doors for you. You're going to build new connections, and it's going to benefit you big time. Even if it's just as simple as, when I said that, I just heard friendship. Pure friendships. Ooh. That one. Oh, God. This is definitely, your dreams are definitely foreseeing the future. But within that dream are familiar faces. And when those familiar faces are popping up, there's this anxiety upon you. That's what I'm feeling. So there can be, or there is, some tension between people from your past into your present. And this is why your vivid dreams are showing you that way. And these places that you're just winding up in these dreams are the ones that are familiar, have a connection somewhere. So let's say you have tension with your brother. It's been off. You just so happen to be in your family home where you guys grew up. See the connection with how that works? So it's bringing you back to a time that is connected to the two of you. But then when those new faces start to come in this dream, you're somewhere you've never seen. And that could be because you haven't gone to this place yet, and this is where you're going to meet these new people. And this is very important. Spirit definitely wants you to know this, because they almost want to give you a heads up that they want you to be your true self. They want you to, when you meet these people, don't hide anything of who you are, because you've changed your life path. You're on a completely different path. You've grown very much so since then. And they want you to be your true, authentic self, because these people have been looking for those types of people for their life. I saw this card twice. This is now the second time and it actually popped up. I like to test them. 5 of Cups. That uncomfortable feeling that you have with those familiar faces, it's because there wasn't a closure to a situation with whoever is popping up there in the familiar. And then you get brought back into this place of familiarity that you remember, that you grew up in, or whatever the case may be that's connected with this person. And you wake up sad and confused from this because that's not how you want to remember it. You're on a different path. So it's almost like you're being tested as to looking back at things, and then it's bringing you back to the old ways of you, of allowing people to get to you, of allowing people to hurt you without standing your ground. It's just the image to make you aware that spirit knows that you're hurting right now, that person hurt you, and they're aware of it. They are 100% aware of it. They saw everything. And they do not want that to affect where you're at right now, because you're in a very good place right now. Very, very good place right now. So don't let that get to you. Yes, you're going to wake up from these dreams feeling like, what the heck? You know, this is the second time. Don't let it bring you down. You already hit this tower moment with this person. Let's not play the game of roller coaster where we just keep going. We don't need to go there anymore. These new people that you're going to meet, you're going to connect with very, very well, very easily. They're going to be very accepting, arms open. Don't fear of speaking who you are and how you are, because they're gonna love it. They're gonna love it. And by you doing that with these new people that are going to come into your life, you're actually going to be helping some of these people also be able to open up and be themselves and speak who they are. So you're a healer is what you are. Wow. Wow. Symptoms of being human. That's why that song is connected to this reading. You are going to be helping so many other people, and that fills you. That's just who you are. You've always been that way. But you've grown to be able to help people more now, and this is why these people are crossing your path. They need help. They need assistance. They need guidance. And just within like conversations and hanging out and talking with each other, you're going to be able to help them. I guarantee it, that these people that you meet, you're going to just sit and have conversations, and then they're going to get up and go get a drink or whatever, and you're going to think to yourself, wow, they told me like their whole life. That's insane. Why? Because of how you came across. Because you made it feel as if they've known you forever. That's how you're going to help these people heal. And in the same sense, they're going to help your healing from your past by showing you that not everybody is a horrible person and not everybody's out there to harm you. You need this. You need this. You've been hurt. You've been let down. You've been dragged through the dirt with emotions with people. This is why these people are coming into your collective now. I'm so excited for you. Ooh, this is really good. This is really good. And I also feel that there's kids involved. You have a child or kids, and they have kids. And it's going to be so intriguing to you to see how well they get along. Like they just, almost like they've known each other forever. And that's going to be your other sign. Spirit is letting me know that is your sign that those people are right for you on this path right now that you're on. And you want to see the cards that came out? Look. You're on this new cycle now. Your new cycle has begun. And it's filled with all of the elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Your cycle is not complete, but all the elements. Which means your path is going to be fulfilling. This path that you're on, you're going to learn so much more about yourself. You're going to learn so much more about people because you've strayed away from people in general. You kind of lost, what's the word I'm looking for? Hope. You've lost hope in humanity. And that's why this song is connected to this reading. You have to remind yourself that, yes, we're human. You know, things happen, people do things. But when it comes down to it, to fulfill ourselves, we need to always stand within our ground, follow the path that we want, not what we're told. And by doing this, it just brings in more abundance for you in so many different ways. And these people that you're going to be connected with, it's going to be not rocky, but it's going to feel a little uncomfortable for all of you. They're going to feel uncomfortable too because they're not used to putting themselves out there as you, the same. You're going to feel the same way. But don't hesitate to not hang out with these people because they're meant for your path. It's beautiful. Maiden of Wands. You're being guided to these people. So what I'm hearing is, and I'm laughing because it's almost like they're being sarcastic, but they're saying, and this is like your ancestors and your spirit team talking and higher power, you are going to feel like a little kid again with these people. It's just going to feel so natural. It's going to be a little nerve-wracking in the beginning because you're just not a people person. Society has let you down. Humans have let you down. You're a big animal person. That's one of the reasons why you have always found comfort in an animal before you could find comfort in a human. But there's no need to feel as if you need to be in a fight or flight with these people, because now you're just being straight guided to people that are necessary for your path in this moment, and also that you're necessary for their path. This is just like, this is what you are to these people. You're going to do so much healing for these people that are coming across your path, and you are going to be so rewarded for doing so because it comes naturally to you. You're not doing it for the reward. You're doing it because it makes you feel good in here. And they know that. The higher powers know that. Your spirit team knows that. And you have gone through enough to be able to now be the person to help somebody else overcome probably a similar situation, because this is literally you. These are like stuck together. The Sun. I see like almost like the DNA thing, which is funny because again, human. Jeez. All the links, like a chain link. I hear a chain link. Wow. Oh my God. I can't even express. They are so happy that you've gotten where you are today, and they're so happy that these new people are coming into your life, because it's literally going to change how you see people for the better. And that doesn't mean everybody's good, but the little group that you're going to wind up joining in with, it's just going to be so, every single person in this group that's going to be connected with you, they're all going to bring something to the table that's very different from each other. And it's just going to fit like a puzzle piece. And that's the best part about this, is you guys are going to be so different, but at the same time, be able to adapt with each other, because it brings you joy and it brings them joy. This is amazing. I wasn't really sure like where this message was going, and that's why I wanted to pull the cards to see where this was going. I can't even, this is great. And you're one of those people, you don't have many friends, and you choose that. It's not that you don't have friends because people don't like you or whatever the case may be. You don't put yourself out there to want to make friends. You've chosen to do that, and you're okay with that. And you're perfectly okay with not having friends. They're not saying that you have to have friends, but there is an underlying yearning within you that wants that friendship with some people. You want that connection with some people because you're human. It's all just a symptom of being human. And that's going to be fulfilled for you, because you have so many different options. You have so many different things coming to you when it comes to the people you're going to meet. Different cultures are going to be involved in this. You're definitely going to have this journey from into the spring, the summer. It's just going to bring so many different adventures for you that are going to be so fun. Yeah, look, you're coming out of this. You're not going to be the hermit that you've been, because these people are going to push you out of that in a very positive way, where you're not going to be able to help yourself. You're not. And this is why. Well, cover the lumps and bumps. This is why. You are being divinely guided. They are being divinely guided on the same exact path. And all you guys are going to do is replenish each other when it comes to how you look at humanity and how you guys look at people. It's beautiful. No more fighting. No more having to feel like you have to be this mean person. Not that you are mean, but you do put up a front when you go out because you want people to stay away from you. But it's not going to feel that way anymore. I'm telling you right now, this small group of different people that you're going to get connected with, it's just going to be so fulfilling. It really is. It's going to be something that you have wanted for a long time, and you pretty much let that go. Like, no, it's not going to happen for me. It's just not going to happen for me. But it is now. It's coming very, very, very soon. It already started. Try to pay close attention to these dreams that are coming in, because I guarantee you at least 2 of those people that you saw that you didn't see before, you just recently met. Telling you right now. So don't wake up from those dreams feeling like, oh my God. It's letting you know that you were hurt in the past, but you can build relationships now. It's going to be okay. It's going to be perfectly okay. These relationships that you're about to build are going to be beautiful. Peace. Love you.